So right now I'm in a base training phase.
Base training, baby!
As I prepare for the US Cross Country Championships in January. As a goal of this build-up, I want to improve my lactate threshold, so today we'll be doing some lactate threshold testing.
We haven't even started. I'm already bleeding out on the table.
I'll run reps at increasing speeds, and we will take a lactate sample after every single rep.
That's it, that's the test.
So without further ado, let's get into the day of lactate threshold testing. So I do the same sort of routine on workout day mornings, and today was no different because a lactate threshold test really is a workout. And so before I did my shakeout bike, I had my coffee and a cookie, and then I got going on this ride, which was just an easy 45 minutes. I mean, I say easy, but I look absolutely depressed on this bike. I don't know why, but Georgie was chilling, and it really wasn't that bad. Went by pretty quick, but I did sweat a lot, so afterwards I mixed up some Element just to get in some electrolytes while I did my mobility routine, which I do just to make sure that all my joints are moving well, and I'm feeling really loose heading into the workout, just so that I'm not having any impingements while I'm running, and I think it really helps me. And I also just want to improve my baseline mobility. But anyways, after that I made some oats for breakfast, which I make the same most of the time, but today I added vegan protein from Transparent Labs, and I gotta say that it was a great addition. And then Georgie had the apple tax, and I topped it with granola and some cinnamon and syrup, and it was just delicious.
Okay. So as I stated in my last video, improving lactate threshold is a huge goal of base training. I just, for fun, for a little science experiment, I wanted to do a lactate threshold test at the beginning as my first workout, and then again later towards the end as one of my last workouts. This is just going to be a great way to track my progress, which is fun for me. It's fun for you, and see where I'm at, and also help me base my effort and my paces throughout the entire base phase. I'm excited for it. So yeah, beautiful day for some lactate threshold testing.
After I did my warm-up, we took a lactate test just to kind of get used to using the meter.
This thing turned off. I don't know why. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, we got a bleeder.
Really just tough to do.
You were bragging so hard like 10 minutes ago, like, oh, I just get to relax.
Well, your ears are just completely bloody now. Can you just wipe your ear down?
Oh, wow, it's already kind of high.
1.7.
The lactate threshold is 720 pace. We haven't even started. I'm already bleeding out on the table.
So we finally got the hang of the lactate meter, and then it was time to switch shoes and just get ready to start the actual test.
The lactate threshold test is going to be 6 reps long. From that, we can get a good lactate curve. Each rep is 3 laps, so 1,200 meters. And I'm going to increase the pace by 15 seconds a rep, which converts to 20 seconds per mile pace. So I'll start at 6:40 pace and then 6:20 all the way down to 5-minute pace. That's pretty much it. Feels really weird to start a workout at 6:40 pace, and the goal is to pace it completely evenly, so we'll see.
The test starts out at a pretty conservative pace that's definitely slower than threshold because we want to get a few readings before I break into the threshold zone. Also, if you're wondering why the footage looks really nice, it's because my friend Ben helped me out by filming, so follow him on Instagram. Anyways, my first rep was 6:45 pace, which felt really relaxed, so I was expecting the lactate reading to be low.
Went way down.
0.7.
Then I was off for rep 2, which was 5 seconds faster per lap, so 6:20 pace was the goal. And this rep didn't feel much harder, although I could definitely tell I was running a little bit faster, but I didn't feel like I had any lactate buildup.
It's getting up there.
Also, I just wanted to note that my rest between reps was however long it took us to take the lactate, so we were trying to go as fast as possible, and it was usually around 1 minute, but sometimes it was a little bit longer. This rep was at 6-minute pace, and it felt pretty relaxed, but I also knew it was probably the last rep that would feel that relaxed.
This one definitely felt like, for the first time, there might be some lactate in there, so it'll be interesting to see what the reading is. Less than a minute. That's a test. We went through and past threshold. I'll chart out the results later, but it seems like threshold's between 540 and 520, which is about what I usually do, so it makes sense.
After I did my cool down, I charted out the results, and from this, it looks like I'm at about 2 millimoles of lactate at 5.5 minutes per mile, so 5:30 pace is about my threshold, which is great, and I'm excited about that result, but really this test was more about getting a baseline to see how I can improve during this next phase of training, so I'm excited for that.
Give him a big yank.
Later in the day, Spence and I played some frisbee with Georgie, and honestly, it was a tough day for me because I suck at frisbee, but Georgie loved it.
All right, I'm headed to lift now. I am excited. First workout day back. Feels good to really be putting in the work, you know? I enjoyed my time where I wasn't doing workouts, but I certainly missed them. So today's been really fun and just a great reminder that workout days are always the best days.
With my lifting right now, I'm in a muscular endurance phase, so I'm doing high reps and high sets with pretty low weight, and it is hard just because every exercise you do so many reps on, but I really like it, and I do feel like it's going to help me a lot in the rest of the year to just have good form in all of my lifts and also be able to handle more explosive exercises. During the lift, I was drinking untapped Maple-Aid, which if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that I use untapped stroopwafels and maple syrup to fuel my long activities. And I just wanted to let everyone know that right now they're having their biggest sale of the year, so you can get 30% off of all their products if you use the link in my description, so definitely check that out. Once I was back from the gym, I said hi to Georgie, and then I started making dinner.
Trot rate. Burst if I get a good video. I'm like, don't you want?
Tonight it was a simple salad, mac and cheese, and then some more of those leftover carnitas because I made a ton, but it was really, really good. We just relaxed, ate that, and then went up to bed, and Georgie was just looking adorable during this yawn, so I had to share. I'm reading The Name of the Wind right now, which is pretty good. Let me know in the comments if you've read it and what you thought. But yeah, anyways, that's all for now, folks.